Welcome to another edition of Inside the Film Room, presented by Microsoft Surface. Shaun O'Hara, John Schmeelk. And Shaun, today we're going to take a look at a player that's developed into one of the top left tackles in all of pro football. Andrew Thomas really developed this year, second team All-Pro, and he was dominant from start to finish here against a very good pass rusher in Dante Fowler and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, John, I can't tell you how excited I am to hear you say that. One of the best tackles in the league. Andrew Thomas has done a great job of honing his craft, right? Every time I say that, I could hear all my O-line coaches and Kevin Gobrod and Pat Flaherty talking about hone your craft, all right? Get better at what you do. This is Andrew Thomas at his best right here. And we saw it all season long. Here he is against Dante Fowler right here. Okay, now this is, Andrew Thomas did a great job of finding a way to get a pass set and stay square, all right? Look at how long he's able to stay square on this pass set with his hips right here, all right? Now he's not giving him a short corner, but he's done a great job with his hand placement. Andrew Thomas's punch got so much better this year. He's so much more confident. And with the hands, you could see him working to get that right hand inside right there, John. Basically what that's doing is now he's controlling the block, all right? So he stops the bull rush, all right? But that's not it. Andrew Thomas is not done. He's not happy with just stopping the bull rush. Once you stop the momentum right here, as an offensive lineman, one of the hardest things to do is to drive him. They all of a sudden turn it into a drive block. But that's what Andrew Thomas does on this play. Watch the finish right here, all right? He basically took this pass rusher, stopped his rush, and then runs him into the ground and finishes him. That right there is a highlight play as an offensive lineman, and you love going into the film room with your guys and showing you work in your craft and find a way to finish your pass rusher like that.
Now, another play against Dallas. Micah Parsons, top 2-3 pass rusher in the league, tries to put him in the spin cycle, but no go.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would have had Micah Parsons as Defensive Player of the Year if he had been healthy all year, but here's Micah Parsons, and his speed is what creates so many issues for so many tackles because his get off, he threads you with the speed, and then once you get worried about that and you start oversetting, he hits you with the spin move back to the inside. Andrew Thomas was ready for it. And he's definitely watched film. You can see right here the balance right now. Right now, Andrew Thomas is not in a great position right here, right? I mean, his hands are outside. He's a little bit higher than Micah Parsons, but watch the recover ability of Andrew Thomas. Right here, the balance. All right, he's not leading with his face. He makes contact with his face, but watch the head. He gets the head back. He gets the head out. That's how you defend a spin move. Get your face out of the block and use your hands and spin them around. And that's what Andrew Thomas does right here and does a great job shutting off that inside spin move that we've seen Micah Parsons use so often to take advantage of tackles in the league.
Thomas also showed off his power in the run game, Shaun.
Yeah, we talk about Andrew Thomas's athleticism in pass blocking, but here he is out in front, leading the elephants on parade right here. He's going to pull around on this play and show his athletic ability. He's got to adjust on the move. You know, a lot of times when you pull around as a tackle, you don't know what these defensive backs are going to do. Sometimes they go low on you. Sometimes they try to juke you out. But Andrew Thomas does a good job. Right here, this defender's got to make a decision. Am I going to take this big fella on? Am I going to be on his highlight reel? Or am I going to make him look silly in space? Well, Andrew Thomas drops anchor right here. And you can see that he does a great job with his hands. Boom, right here. This defensive back is trying to undercut him. All right, he drops anchor and controls him with his hands. But I also want to point out the awareness right here, John.
Yeah, because he's not done.
He's not done. He had a coupon. All right, buy
2 for 1
get
special.
Free. Yeah, there you go, 2 for 1. He's blocking this corner, and he realized this guy's in pursuit right here. So I'm going to take a chip off of this defender and make sure that Saquon gets the edge on this play. And there he is right there. All right, not 1, but 2 for the price of 1 right here. Andrew Thomas showing the athleticism and the awareness right there in the run game. He did that a lot this season. I know Saquon and Daniel Jones both benefited from his athletic ability out in space.
And guys, this is only a taste of what Andrew Thomas did this year. We went through all those plays. We had about 12.
Took a long time.
And we had to cut it down because that's how dominant he was in really every aspect of the game. It was really fun to watch Andrew Thomas progress this year. For Shaun O'Hara, I'm John Schmeelk. Thanks for joining us for another edition of Inside the Film Room presented by Microsoft Surface. We'll see you next time.